Anyone can learn how to walk a dog, but it must be learned. It has to be practiced every single day. So today I'm going to show you how I train my dogs on how to walk. The first thing I'm doing is controlling the length of the leash. You can see that the dogs were a little ahead, so I shortened the length of the leash, and I'm keeping it in a certain distance so that there's slack on the leash, but so that they can't get too far ahead of me. This session is without food. You need to learn how to train your dogs with and without food. So this particular session, we have no food, and I'm teaching them how to walk loosely on the leash. The way that I'm working them right now is by making turns and transitions. Those key things are what is going to help you train your dog on how to walk. When I say transitions, that means, for example, walking over different surfaces, climbing over things, climbing under things, going around things, stuff like that. So you don't need a lot of distance to take your dog on a walk. Right now, we're using this same block over and over, and what I'm doing is I'm walking in a square, for example, right? Like hitting a certain corner and then turning, and then turning, and then turning, walking back and forth, right? Turning to my right, turning to my left, both directions. And I'm always aware of how I'm holding the leash. I need to remain calm at all times, right? I need there to be relaxation in the leash. And so somebody is coming here, and I use that as an opportunity to work them a little bit, show them what I want them to do when people are passing by. So this person actually passes by and starts kind of like baby talking the dogs, and it gets them to react. Now listen, dogs aren't going to be perfect every single time, and it's not about whether or not they react or whether or not they misbehave. It's about what the human does afterwards to deal with it. You have to remain calm and firmly but gently remind them what you want them to do. So they got up and they started moving towards the person, and I already was controlling the length of the leash, so I knew that they couldn't get too far. And then I lift the leash up, raise it up so that they settle down. And then after a while, I continue on the walking back and forth, and as you can see, they're walking very nicely right beside me. And follow for daily dog training videos and tips.